Hello and welcome to another episode of Learning How to Speedrun Quickie World 2. Today we're going to be lowering the volume to this again. Back down to about 42. Nice. And current level that we're going up for is Take 5. So we've done coins on levels 1-1 and 1-3. So now it's... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So now it's time to do it on Take 5. Our goal is to get some consistency. I forgot the thing that I said I always do. I forgot to do the thing I said I was always gonna do. And my bad. That's on me. I said I was always going to do this, you know, for our sake, for speedrunning's sake, before we even get into that level. We should make sure that we're able to get there pretty quickly, you know? So we're going to start with a 1-1 and show 1-2 to make sure that we still are good at these levels instead of just rushing right in. You know, we got to be ready. We got to make it feel like we're getting there legitimately. So, you know, we'd start a new file. So far, so good. Love to see checkpoint, you know, and no deaths, anything crazy like that. Alright, time to mess it all up. And just kidding. Just kidding. That was actually really good. Maybe we should start timing these, you know, start getting some PBs recorded into our ILs. It's peanut butters into our infinite lemons. Alright, and then this level we do this. And then we don't do that. I was trying to be fast. I don't know why, you know, I was trying to destroy the consistency we had built. Oh my god, that was scary. All right, and so I messed this part up. All right, not too bad. Not hold right there. Good. Oh. All right, nice. And we don't want to see those because that means that we'll go to a bonus level, so that's not great. That's okay. Alright. And now we get to practice Take 5, where we'll get this semi-consistently, and then we'll start doing coins. So it's been, you know, like I usually say, it's probably been about, like, a couple years since I've last seen this level. Nice. Alright. Yeah, that's what it wants us to do. Then we go back up, I think. Oh, geez. I panicked. Alright. I don't know if I got... I feel like I hit that. I don't know if I just got lucky in that, like, that first one, or what happened, but... Oh. I think I got, like, first... Or, yeah, I actually don't know, like, if I got lucky in that, like... First half. We'll find out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. It's... Oh, I just noticed... I don't know if I ever noticed, like, the music instruments in the background of this. Pretty neat. I don't know if this is, like, necessarily... I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if, like, if we mess this up, like... I guess we'd have to go right again, right? To go left, I think is the right move. Or it's, like... If I miss that, we go left. So, like... It'll be nice to have a recovery. Alright, there we go. And we just... Don't do that. Okay. We're learning. It's gonna... You guys are gonna watch me be, like, dumb during this part. And then just be absolutely blown away when I kill this later. You know? That was progress. I wonder what level is hated in this speedrun. Because, you can talk to anybody about Quickie 1 and they're all gonna say, I loved it, except Suffering. It was like the last level of the game, and it's hard. It is rough, and I probably spent the same amount of time on Suffering in my first play attempt as I did the rest of the game. I actually fully quit doing that ROM hack, and somebody's like, no, Softering's the end. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll go beat it. And then it was like one of those things. One of like my things I really remember was Maleficent in Kingdom Hearts 1. Was like the boss I had so much challenge with, like dragon form. Spoilers for a game that's like 20 years old at this point. But yeah, she was just like wrecking my shop, dude. Like I was summoning Tinkerbell, I summoned all the summons I could get, you know, to try and like survive it, and just was like having issues, and ended up oof. Ended up kind of like taking a break from the game, which taking breaks is healthy, y'all. Okay, good progress. I wonder if there's skips in this level. I think there'd be skips. We should probably watch speedrunners, man. Like, I was kind of like going blind and doing this myself. This actually, ooh, all right, let's try a skip. I have an idea. Oh, this idea is bad. This is not, well, yeah. I think the cheese had been identified during play practice or something, because I had an idea, and then when I looked at the viability of the idea, it was not as viable as it was in my brain. Which the general idea was like do the right one and then just like do a spin jump over to the right one, skipping the left one. And yeah, I got here and I was like, I don't have enough, like my bare minimum spin jump's going to kill me, so. Gotta have confidants. As always, Grone cursing me once again. Alright. I just felt my whole body like, I don't know, enter defeat, decompress, shut down completely. Not good. I want to speedrun this game, and this is, we haven't even beat this level yet in the first, like, we better beat in the first 10 minutes, you know. Otherwise, this is gonna be sad. Or maybe it's gonna be, you know, the most improved, and it's gonna be impressive. You guys are gonna be like, wow, he was dying like a billion times there. Now he's getting that part first try every time. This is impressive. Anybody can do it. All that takes is practice. Oh, man. Progress, though. Progress, you know. It felt... Anti-progress. Regress? That's that word. Does that make sense, though? What is gress? You know? It sounds like somebody who's never heard of grass trying to pronounce it. Like, what is gress? You know, speedrunners. Us. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I touch grass. No, you don't. You're watching my videos? I appreciate you, but you don't touch grass. There's no way. No way. The only grass you might be touching is your chia pet. I don't even think that's considered grass. That's chia. I remember I knew about chia pets because, you know, a victim of the 2000s infomercials. Because they were everywhere, man. We had one. I think we had Shaggy. Oh, okay, that's actually not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. We can do this. But then Chia like entered the superfood market, you know what I mean? Under 10 minutes into this level, we got it. That feels pretty good. And then it was like everywhere was like right, we went from like chia. See, this is like how I know our like minds are broken. Where it's like, I literally, like, I don't know the last time I watched a Chia Pet commercial. But my brain's still like, Chia. Like, it knows that there was a song in the jingle, and it kind of has it down, right? Like, y'all seen, what's it called? Inside Out? Is that the right? That's the right one, right? With the emotions made by Pixar? Or just Disney? Just Disney. Maybe, I don't think it's actually a Pixar film. And like they have the bubblegum. That's what that is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I like entered the supermarket. I'm like, I didn't realize that like chia was edible, so I was really confused how we could like have this thing that was like a living pet plant in your house, and also like people were like paying like what felt like $1 billion at the time, because like honestly, like I don't know, we complain about like how like food's expensive, don't get me wrong, but there was definitely a time where it's like you were paying the prices that you're paying now for really bad like superfoods, you know, because it's all that we had. Like we didn't have 35 options of superfood cereal, you know, that were like sugar free, low carb, and tasted like anything but cardboard, you know, but now we do, you know. And it's like, you know, those brands had to, you know, walk so that we could run. But I don't know. I just was like, I just remember being a kid and seeing like, we're gonna pay to put chia in our like granola bars? Like my pet? What? My pet, quote unquote? It's so weird to like call a plant a pet, right? I guess like people name their plants and stuff and they get like house sitters. Like I got some plants, but let me tell you, I am not a good plant owner. I'm just like praying that like warm weather comes back and that they just come back to life. Oh man, I was worried about that last time and we like did it first try. I think this one has the dolphin level, which has the Donkey Kong Country 2 under water, which I have a Instagram video up. And it's like, honestly, like Donkey Kong Country music, let's be honest, is some of the best out there. And definitely like their underwater themes, man. Better to be safe. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to get more consistent. This took, you know, 10 minutes to get through the first try. That's excluding the 2 minutes for the other, so 8 minutes. So, as long as we get through this level before the 18-minute counter, doing alright. And then hopefully, you know, we can be speedrun this level by the 30-minute mark. And I won't have lost my mind. But who knows? Who knows? Nope. I don't know what it is about this part. Maybe it's because it just, like, there isn't actual forward progression in a sense, right? So it, like, it feels less good. You know what? Under 18 minutes, that was our goal. That was our goal. Oh, forgot the strat. This is why we do this. I call it a strat, like, it's not the absolute intended path. Oh, hello, Muncher. I see you there. We talk about like jet lag, and we always like, oh, really? I thought that was good. And we always think it's just like, oh, well, time zone, you know, on the wrong schedule. It's like, I can sleep and be like in the right time zone, but it's like, I just traveled and I spent 27 hours in airports and on planes. Like, we call it like jet lag, but it's like, dude, I just like, I haven't slept on a bed in a day. Like, I slept in one of the most uncomfortable positions known to mankind. Oh man, I thought that was good, dude. I thought we had it. And like, it was actually different on the way, because I flew the red-eye transoceanic, and last time I flew the red-eye to an airport and then slept in the airport, and that might have been worse for different reasons. But both times I ended up spending like 10 hours in an airport, just because it was like, one was like, I was either like I spent like 9 hours or whatever, legitimately, where it's like overnight from like 11 o'clock until like 7 a.m. Till my next flight, or it was like fly in and have like 16 hours through the day, where it was like, all right, you fly in at like 8, but then your next flight's not till like 10, you know, and it was like, maybe I'll go do stuff or whatever, but wasn't necessary. All right, that wasn't great. But we are getting better at this level, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to start doing smarter stuff there. That one was a little weird, I do have to say. I feel like I floated on that. Oh! Man, I was feeling really good. I was like, wow, we only like took like 3 deaths before finishing the level? You can't count your eggs before they hatch. Unless you're frying them, right? Like, you can't catch your... You can count your eggs before they hatch. And it's probably the optimal time to count your eggs. You can't count your chickens before they hatch. Is that actually what the saying is? Is that like a missaid saying? Because I feel like it's always like, don't count your eggs before... Maybe I'm just getting mixed up with like, don't put all your eggs in the same basket. And like, why? And that's because if you drop the basket? Do we know what anything means anymore? It's like, right... I'd rather be a jack of all trades than... It's like jack of all trades, master of none, but I'd be rather know how to do something useful than know how to only be a specialist. Right? Like, it's like the saying actually is saying that being a jack of traits is better, but we always like misquote it, where it's like, oh, master of none, right? And it's like same with like blood is thicker than water, and everybody's like, oh, that means that family bonds are stronger than your friends, and a bunch of people are like, I don't think that's true, man. Like, I don't necessarily feel this connection to like these people, you know, and people will be like, oh, biology and imprinting, you know, they read too much Twilight. And it's like, the full quote's like, the blood is thicker than the water of the womb or something, or the blood of the coven is thicker than the water of the womb. Right? Which actually means the exact opposite. It means that, like, the friendships that we form are actually stronger than family. You know, it's like, I think that's valid. You know, it's like, it says a lot when it's like, I'm choosing to spend time with you. Alright, I think we're doing good, you know? Like, we've gotten like 5 things done in like 8 minutes, and before it's taking us 8 minutes to clear this level once, so... You know, once we get our first clear straight through, we'll pull our coins out and start practice there. Oh, that was tight. I could feel it. Luigi, what the heck, dude? You saw me go through that. I know it's invisible block physics, and like, I would hate it if Kaizos would always hit like this, didn't, you know, but when it doesn't work out for me, I don't like it. Are those note blocks in there just for visual? I don't know what my plan was there. It wasn't good. Clearly. It's this first part that's gonna kill me. You know, this is where those death loops that I was talking about last episode happen. They're rough. Oh, man. Like, I'm gonna be on PB pace first 2 levels and be like, this is the one. then take 55 deaths right there. Oh, come on, mate. I feel like my toes were on there. I am enjoying this level, you know. Music's good. It's clear what's going on. There's like an inherent speed that just has to happen because like you need the momentum. Like this is harder, as we've seen, where it's like if you miss it once, it's just like you kind of have to panic and you gotta be quick, you know? Six true to its name. Oh man, I feel like this is the level. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this is the level. That people take L's on. And just like, I don't know. If you speedrun this game and it's not this level and you know, and you're like, oof, dude. You think it's this level? Stand by for the clock tower, you know? Maybe I'll just start saying that every level after this, you know? Maybe this is where, like, there's a difficulty climb. I was watching a clip of me play Watermelon World. I think it was Watermelon World. Maybe it was cute. And I was like, my god, this is almost the exact same level as... Like, instead of doing bombs, they use Galoombas. Or just regular Goombas. SMW Goombas, actually. And, I was like, oh, this is like almost the exact same as 1-1 in here. Oh, that was lucky. Alright. Alright. Like I said, we're not Chicoins yet, but we are doing better. That was dumb. That was dumb. I was like, yeah, we're getting this pretty consistently first try, as like, I just died twice in a row. Oh, 3 times in a row? I don't know what my plan was there. I wasn't a good one. Alright, here we go. How about the Switch 2? Do you think Nintendo was actually ready to do a release? Or was it... It felt bad. It looked bad. But it's like, maybe. Not the Switch 2. I have no idea. I haven't watched. Honestly, I'm lucky I lived that long based on some of the dumbness that was going on. Oh, come on, mate. Same exact death twice in a row. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Here we go, and... Alright. Oh, man. Well, we got through the first part, so I celebrate that. You know, celebrate the small victories. I was hoping she... What'd I say? Be on coins by 30 minutes? Or be... done with coins at the 30-minute mark? I don't remember. I hope it was start coins by the 30-minute mark, because that's what I think we're on pace for right now. Nice. Alright. This is the first one of many. Oh, come on. I was confident. I had so much confidence. And it bit me in the butt. we did a bunch of practice for GDQ, right? And like I had notes that were pretty wild of like things I want to cover, you know, and like kind of like let's explain tech. Like as my couch said, for those who watched, I had 3 people on my couch who had never played the game I was running. But there is nobody that I'd rather have on my couch than, you know, people I jive with and absolutely adore. So I was very grateful to have friends, you know, out to support. And but you know, so it's like, you know, them talking about like how jumping works and stuff. That's like not a first-hand experience. That's, you know, it's like we had to talk and make sure that they understood it, and you know, we sat down to practice, let them ask questions, and it was really like a lot of like originally I was like I wanted all of them to have a talking point, and so like we originally had one plan and we threw that out like, I don't know, a week before GDQ. And but then it was like during practice I was like, every time I try and say this I mess it up. I need one of you guys to say this. And or I was just like, my brain gets muddled. Can you cover this? Because it's like, you know, I don't know, I'm playing Kaizo and trying to have full conversations and, you know, explain things and talk full time, you know. And it's the same with speedrunning, right? And eventually it's like, you guys might notice, it's like I get quiet, or I'm just like, you know. And this is fully unscripted, right? I enter these episodes that were like, you're watching, no plan. No plan at all. I just hit start and pray that I don't say something dumb, you know? And then we have a good recording sesh. And, oh, come on, mate! I'm so confident. I'm like, we got this. Wow, it's like we just started this. We're ready. And then I take a death, like, on that second jump every time. I don't even know. Why did I start talking about that? Oh, yeah. Scripted. And, so, like, right, a lot of what I was gonna say, like, you can watch old VODs, or you can, like, see, and, doing practice runs during Twitch. And it's like, it's not like, oh, I was surprised that, like, I was playing this game. It wasn't like they picked me up off the street yesterday and like, all right, you're doing this. You know, like, I just do a submission video, right? And, like, I talked about the game, and, like, the submission video is supposed to be semi-reminiscent of, what it's gonna look like on stage, right? And, oh. And, but what ended up happening, right, is like some stuff happened on stage where it's like, all right, I took deaths where I wasn't expecting, or we had donations, or, you know, whatever, where it's like we had to jump in different places. And so it's like, right, there is improvisation, so it's like you kind of end up with like these notes where you kind of like, all right, I know where I'm going, or, you know, some of the stuff, you know, but like at the end of the day there was a lot more that I had said in my submission video that like I would have loved to say or been able to share on stage, or other things I would have liked to talk about. Or I had like one level that like I ended up actually downloading the wrong patch and didn't realize until I was on stage. So I had to like improvise, like I was doing practice. I'm like, all right, let me practice this level because it's like a newer strat, and then ended up not being able to do the strat because that strat was only viable after a certain patch. And so it was like, right, we had to like improvise that and like go back to an old strat to do that, and it was like actually really clean, and you couldn't even tell that, like, you know, we were running something new. We're getting close. That was like 3 or 4 deaths, you know, we're getting close to doing this in one shot. Which, right, the goal was like to do it around 30 minutes, be on coins. So I died there because I went to look at how long we've been recording twice. My eyes were closed. I hope my PNG tube lined up with that. All right, here we go. Wow. Wow. But one of the things I had like never said during practice and like just came out of like left field in my brain was the like, there was a part where I was like, all right, clench your butts. I'm like, never had I said this during practice. This was just like, just in my brain. And I was really glad that like, you know, improvised lines, kind of knew what we were going for. And was able to like hit it and show it off properly like first try. It's like probably one of my favorite parts of the run, honestly. What is that, like 2 times for that second part? I think, you know, this might be the one where we get our first one and do coins, so, you know. This one. Okay, that was scary. And there it was, our first one. All right, we're ready for coins. Throw them up. Let's move them left. All right. For those who don't know, all right, here's how coins work for those who are joining us for the first time over here. All right, I give myself, because we're kind, I give myself 1 leeway between coins, or really 2, 1 before and 1 after checkpoint. And so we're gonna move, our goal is to get all 5 coins to the right. And how do we move a coin from the left to the right? We beat the game in more or less, the level, in more or less 1 take. And, you know, so you're like, oh, so we're just keeping track of 5 times. Well, no. So this is our 1 leeway, post, and that was it. So we start over. If we don't meet our leeway, and we end up having to start the level over, we move it back from the right to the left. Wow, that was close. Alright, this is seeming good. This is the one that usually kills me, and we got lucky-ish. There we go, so now we get to move 1 coin over. I honestly should have moved 1 coin over earlier, but that's okay. Alright. And so it begins. There's a faster way to do that, which is not do that. But I'd rather... Alright, 1 leeway. And there we go, we lost our coin. Say goodbye, Pikachu. You're going back. Whee! Let me get these all aligned. For those that are like me who noticed that that was not great. I actually don't even know if they're the right size, to be honest. They might be slightly different, and if they are, sorry about that. You guys probably didn't even notice, but now that I've called attention to it, you're probably like, oh my god, it's all I can stare at. Alright, we don't want to take... Nice. Ideally, and 1 leeway. And we bonked. I was gonna go to move a coin back, but unfortunately we're not even there yet. We've had 2 runs in which we're coin eligible. I mean, technically we're coin eligible every run, but I didn't move it over once, and then we did get to move 1 over once. Come on, no silly mistakes. Ugh. What did I just say? Ideally, this episode doesn't take more than 45 minutes is the real goal. So let's see here, and a left, and a right, and a left, and a right, and a left, and a right, and wow. There we go. Ah, one leeway. Oh my goodness. I knew that too, that part was gonna be the one that was gonna kill me. You know what I mean? I called out, I'm like, this is gonna be the level. This is gonna be the part. Gonna like kill runs. And it's like level 3, like, I mean, maybe having early run killers isn't the worst thing in the world. Oof, I went really wide there, and we recovered. We're back on pace. There we go. Get you move a coin again. Fly away, Pikachu. Alright. Can we get 2 coins? Can we get a new coin PB? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Ooh. Oof. That's alright, we get a leeway. We give ourselves a leeway. Oh, come on! Come on, I don't want to lose the coin. We're giving myself one more leeway because my finger, no shit, legitimately slipped off the D-pad. Yes, well, the world knows. Sometimes the world's like, we're not gonna allow you to cheat yourself. Let's do this the right way. Alright. We're gonna take 5 coins. That's what we're gonna take 5 of. Anybody want to tell me the story of why this is called Take 5? No. I could have taken the leeway. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I didn't want to start this coin run with it. I want to scream, but my throat's tired from a lot of talking. Oh, malarkey. Is that a baritone saxophone in the background? It's like, alright, you know, you got some normal stuff. You're like, I guess, you got like a harp, a guitar, a euphonium, maybe a tuba. It might be a tuba, actually. That looks pretty euphonium. Got like a flute that's taken apart, and then like a baritone sax. We're taking it this time, and we're gonna get it. I'm taking one extra one. This level might need one extra one. Nope, it doesn't get one extra one. The world knew. It says, no, don't take your extra one. Don't cheat yourself. Don't do that. Don't cop out. Get your 5 the right way. Have confidence. Ah, shoot. Really, this first part, man. Ooh. Alright, we get a coin again. Pikachu, you're like, I'm tired. Why can't the other Pikachu do some work? It's because I suck, dude. That doesn't count. There's an itch in my ear. It's distracting me. If I die again... Yeah, hold on. Wearing headphones for too long. Take 5's just tickling the inner eardrum, you know? Alright, now I'm ready. Now I'm locked in. No, I'm not. Okay, now, no, hold on. Now everything's messed up. Now I'm not in the zone. Alright, gotta get in the zone. Auto zone. Alright. I know you guys are like, take away the coin! I'm not gonna count first jump deaths, you know? Like, if those happen, it's like, it's such a minor time loss. And it's like, and it's just, you know, shit happen. Alright, we gotta take our leeway. Cash in a leeway. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the one. I had already counted in my head. I was like, new PB, 2 coins. But nope, 0 coins. That's what we get. 0 coins. My brain's so like, I got like GDQ brain rot now. I'm like, wonder like maybe we do a quickie race. Maybe we do a biz race. Maybe we do a flawless, all trophies with a bonus incentive for all secrets. We do bonus level incentive, you know, like all I can think about. Like my life just thinks in this term. It's not new, you know, but it's definitely, now that, like, I don't know, I feel like I can see clearly now. We're taking the leeway. Hold on. Hand sweaty, hand was off controller. Alright. Alright, we bonked. We're losing the coin. We're losing the coin. Goodbye, coin. I'm like, is Quickie interesting by itself? You know, we got Fresh Hops and Super Chefy World and Kaiser 3 this last GDQ. Love to see it. We have tons of Quickie runners. Like, why is this not seeing the GDQ stage? I'm taking our leeway, and I got an itch, and I'm really scared about it. I get to satisfy this. No! Ah! Alright. Because, like, right now, right, we're clearing, like, once in a blue moon. For a speed run, we need to be consistent. So doing the 5 trick ensures, right? Like, that's not once in a blue moon. That's pretty consistent. We did it for some tricks, and the unfortunate thing was, like, there was like one trick I really wanted to do. And ended up just consistently having issues. So then I would implement a backup strat that I didn't have issues with. I had issues with the backup strat. It's like, what the heck's up with that? I know I took 2 leeways, but we're taking it. We're taking it. The goal is to be done with this episode in like 2 minutes. So unless I am like perfect the next 4 times in a row, I'm not saying I'm not gonna be. We're gonna have to start taking what we want. That doesn't count. I did dumb stuff. That doesn't count either. Quick resets like that, not counting them. Mostly because it's like, if that happened in a run, I'm not gonna reset. Unless we're like crazy on PB and like later on runs. That's where we're at. We're not counting those. 2 coins, new PB. Both took 2 leeway, and that's okay. Like I said, those like first jumps, you take those in a run, it's like, okay, it's like the ones that are like halfway through, you know, the like couple second. Not the like, alright, we took 2 seconds, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god, we got so lucky over and over and over again. I blew it on like the last, I don't think I've done that yet. Wow, I did not see that coming. We're taking one more. One more. I don't want this episode to go on forever. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It said put the coin back. Put the coin back. Don't cheat yourself. I just didn't want to put the coin back. I don't think I'm gonna go down to 0. That one definitely counts. That's our one leeway. That's a bad death. That was also a bad death. And I said... back down to 0. There we go, 5 in a row. That felt weird. Don't really know what I did differently there. I know what I did differently there. I got scared of that muncher. It like killed me twice. And over-adjusted. There was no thought process. I know why I died there. I was too far left. There's no thought process in some of those adjustments. They just kind of happen. Which is like wild. I don't honestly know if any... Oh, man, I'm over-adjusting. I'm so scared of that muncher now. It's like messing up my gameplay. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. I get to decide what counts. I'm only cheating myself. Terrifying. Why am I missing that jump? I like never missed that jump before, and now I'm missing it. Alright, all that counts. We're starting over. Alright. I felt that. I pressed it and I could see the death before it happened. I am inevitable. I have come for you, Ben the human. Ball. You guys know where I'm going? Oh. Okay. Alright, new goal. Under 1 hour. Reminder, like, I'm taking an hour on practicing each level. Right now, and it's gonna end up being a lot more time in the long run. Also, we can then beat this game in like 15 minutes. Oh, that was some trash. Some straight up malarkey. We're calling that our leeway, and that one's not counting because it was without hitting both. We'll only count deaths here if we hit both of the guys, which is actually a really bad strategy because it means I'm not holding myself accountable for something I'm messing up consistently. That's the second time in a row, more or less, that I've died there. I over-adjusted. I was scared. Alright. We're gonna give ourselves... Right? What the heck's going on? We're just gonna practice this. Then we're gonna give ourselves the coin for this, because, something weird's going on. And, we need the pressure of having a coin. Okay. We're giving ourselves the coin. Not necessarily because we earned it, but because we earned it. Because there was weird stuff, but we, you know, we pushed through, we got through it. And then even with the pressure of having gone through all that... No, come on! Give me the leeway, give me the leeway. Oh, what is going on here? No, I felt the bonk happening. I was looking over at my capture. I forget sometimes that you gotta like watch a game when you're playing it, you know? I think I know what I need to do there now. I properly voice. I'm gonna have to take 5 after this, I can tell you that much. What are we doing? What are we doing? Even with cheating ourselves, am I gonna be able to get the 5 coins before the mid-hour mark? Alright, well, we're gonna take the coin even though I didn't earn it. I don't deserve it, but we beat the level, you know? It didn't take 10 years, it only took 7. We're gonna make up for it. We're gonna get the PB right now. We're gonna get 3 coins. Honestly, I might be having thumb fatigue. The real thing. That's interesting. I overcompensated. I told myself that I thought I understood this. Clearly I don't. I could have recovered, which would have been really good and deserving of a coin. But instead, I'm fumbling. Absolutely fumbling. I'm giving ourselves way more leeway than we deserve. But I don't want to go on forever. I'm really not too mad with how we're doing. You know, we're getting through this level. You know, it took us 8 minutes to get through this level the first time. And now it's like... Now we're doing this level. You know... Whoops. Maybe it's taking us a minute, you know? This isn't great. But it's like, how many exits are we doing, right? There's 18 total. I think this only requires 14 for any percent, something like that. So it's like... Wow, that's actually a coin that we really earned. We really earned that one. Legitimately. No cheating. We just like straight up earned that one. Alright. This could be our last one. I'm gonna let you know. It's probably our last one. Oh my god, that was so good, and then it wasn't. Now it's time to fumble. 'Cause I fumble every time. That was weird. That one was weird. You guys gotta admit, that one was weird. I really thought I was gonna earn 4 or 5, like, back-to-back first try, and I was like, man, that's actually what we're going for. Ugh, it felt bad. I was, like, landing weird. It looked wrong. I thought I was gonna be able to recover it, and just was not able to. There's, like, a lot of leeway on, like, where you can land on bricks in SMW, which is, like, incredible. Alright, now, we're gonna claim that we got the 5 coins. I cheated a little bit, but I only cheated myself. But let's see. We'll do 1 straight through from the beginning of 1-1 to the end of 1-3. Good start, good start. Oh, come on, mate. What the heck? I was really happy with what was happening. I mean, this is why we're doing 1-1 practice still. Because even though we got it consistently and we actually like didn't cheat ourselves at all on this level, we still have mistakes. We've only increased consistency, you know? We've only put an hour into this level. And it's like, you're not going to be an expert or a master in an hour. Like, if we even did that. Maybe it was like 30 minutes that we put into this level, you know? But, you know, not horrible. Not horrible. I gotta figure out how to get this auto splitter working for this guy. Because then we'll start recording ILs. Alright. And then, do we remember how to do this one? Not the fastest. Oh. I was pushing jump buttons, but I'm not really sure what happened. Okay, I tried to go fast. Which isn't the strat that we practiced. That was weird. I jumped early. My spawn. Alright. Nice. Nice. Easy. Easy. Alright, and now into the level that we just learned. We'll do this in under an hour. We're gonna get this first try. And then it'll be over to take 5. It'll auto walk us over here because it'll be a new game file. What the heck? I kind of honestly, I was like looking at it. I'm like, am I supposed to hold jump there? Like, I know we just spent an hour on this, and like, still my brain's like, do I know what I'm doing? Nice. Dude, honestly, like, if that happens in a speedrun where it's like, that's not a bad start, right? Like, yeah, we took a few levels, rolled one, but that's not, like, horrible. So, anyways, we made it under an hour. Next week, we're going to be going over Field of Dreams. Thank you, which has 2 exits, but we're going to be doing any percent, so we're not going to be taking the Switch Palace exit. I got to remember that. And we gotta keep on the file with no Switch Palace. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check me out on Twitch at ThePiPiper, you can see me live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays are speed runs, where we're gonna be still doing some stuff for a little bit until we get this good. So you guys are gonna be seeing that and know that this is going on in the background. Thursdays are Mario Maker content, so if you guys, and ROM hacks, if you're liking stuff like this, definitely come check that out. And then Sundays are Slapdash, where I mostly do new playthroughs. You can also check me out on Instagram for more Kaizo and speedrun material. So if you like what you're seeing here, it's exclusive of what's on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, with some minor exceptions. So I do have content almost every day of the week, and it's all unique for your independent viewing experience. So make sure that you check them out on everything. And then you can always keep up to date with me on Blue Sky. You can search ThePiPiper on any of those and find the same icon, and that's me. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye!